Morning, crew. Welcome back to today's video. It's bright and early, 7:21 in the morning. It is Juneteenth, so the family's off. It's a holiday, but me, I'm working. I think I have 8 yards to mow today, and all of them are not cookie cutters. Some of them are pretty big yards, so I figured I'm not gonna show footage of every single yard. I'm just gonna check in so we can keep a count of how many we get done. Yesterday I did 8 as well. So yeah, this is me checking in. I'm on my way to yard number 1. So when we get there, we'll pop up and see what's going on. All right, yard number 1 of the day is bright and early. The sun's coming up. There's some roofers, a couple of houses down working on the roof. You can kind of see them. So if they haven't woke the neighborhood up, at least I'm going to now. So like I said, go ahead and get this taken care of. Yard number 1 of the day. Yard number 1 finished. I got it mowed, edge blown off, and as you can see, I got the street sprayed. Really, all the cracks sprayed where grass grows. So that should be good for the rest of the summer for sure. But yard 1 down, moving on to yard 2. Let's get it. Yard number 2 of the day. I just came a couple days ago, trimmed up all the trees. Now there's a cable hanging. Anyways, came and trimmed up the trees. All the way in the backyard as well. They were hanging really low, so it's hard to mow. So owner thought me come and clean up the trees. I cleaned out the rock. It was all grassy, so I'm gonna spray that today and get this cleaned up right now. I do have the GoPro on my head, so this yard I'm gonna go ahead and video. I've never videoed here before, so figured I'd go ahead and give you a point of view on yard number 2. All right, so that's a single pass in the backyard with the Hustler Surfer Pro. The yard was definitely overgrown and it was wet, so I was getting bogged a little bit. Definitely high grass still. Some areas the camera don't really catch it too well, so I'm gonna cut it over one more time quickly. But like I said, for one pass, high grass and it's pretty wet, and I was only going in circles around just to not get grass on the inside, so that I was just making clippings get, you know, built up. So you got so much clippings, it's hard to cut over them. But like I said, I do that so I don't get grass inside of the rocks. I try to keep that as clean as possible. But like I said, that was one pass. I'm gonna go ahead and get the second pass done, knocked out as quick as I can. So. All right, so here's after pass number 2. Like I said, it was definitely overgrown, but got it edged as well already. I didn't get that on camera. Figured, like I said, I'm not trying to make this too much about one stop, but figured since I've never recorded here, I'd go ahead and give footage of us mowing. I just sprayed that. It dried up already, but so all the grass would die. But like I said, this is after 2 passes. Definitely looks pretty good. But this was stop number 2, so we're headed to stop number 3. Got a little bit of a drive, but we're gonna work our way back this way. These are 2 yards that I didn't finish yesterday, so now I'm actually just starting my today's route. So let's say this. One thing people probably don't think about a lot when mowing, especially in Texas or down south, is the mosquitoes. Especially, we've been getting so much rain lately, and these yards have been growing so fast. And then when you mow them, all the bugs start scattering, and of course they're mosquitoes, and they're these big fat mosquitoes. I've been getting tore up really bad. Like I got a bite right here on my stomach. I got them all over my body. But that's the worst part about mowing right now with this type of weather is these mosquitoes, man. They just tear you up. All right, we just made it to house number 3 of the day. And this is house number 2 that a roof is being done in the same neighborhood. I don't know which exactly, but I can hear it. So yeah, this is the house front and back. Usually don't take too long, so we can get to it. See you. All right, so here's the backyard. Pretty cookie cutter. Like I just mowed the side yard already, but it's not the best yard to mow. There's a lot of weeds in it. You can't really see it, so it's that thin weed or whatever it is. But a couple years ago, this used to be a cornfield, so if you don't take care of your yard, it's just going to be nothing but weeds. This could be a nice yard, but like I said, it's just a mow and go over here on this one. So that's the end of yard 3. Got it all mowed and edged up pretty nice. For a yard full of weeds, it turns out pretty decent. So let's get on to our next. So this wasn't supposed to be yard number 4, but I was leaving yard number 3, and this customer messaged me asking if I could come mow her yard, and it was 2 minutes from where I was just at. So This is an unexpected pit stop, but I get paid actually I get paid really good on this yard. And as you can see, it's not much to cut, so it'll be pretty quick. I'm gonna get these sticks picked up though before I don't move over them, but it's a nice one, that's for sure. I'm gonna get this one taken care of. Yard number. I totally forgot to record, but I just finished up that yard. It turned out beautiful. It always turns out nice. But yeah, so I'm headed to get some lunch right now. So I'm going off route a little bit because where I'm going, there's no food. So I kind of had to go, like I said, a little bit out of the way. But I'm gonna go pick up canes and then get back on track. So I'll pick back up when we get to the next. Well, I'm at yard number 5 of the day. I already got it edged. So now I'm gonna go ahead and mow. That was gonna be my next question for people who are watching this video, who do mowing, who mow for a living. Do you edge first and then mow? This is if you're by yourself. I know if you have a helper, then this doesn't really apply to you. But if you're out here by yourself mowing, do you edge first and then mow, or mow and then edge? For me, I kind of do both. Honestly, it depends on the height of the yard. If it's overgrown, then I'll always mow first. But if it's a nice maintenance height, then I'll probably edge first and then mow. That way anything that's high from edging, I can chop up with the mower. So that's what I'm doing here. First yard of the day that I guess is at a good height. Yard number 5 done. Got stung by a bee when I was blowing off. It's not lawn season if you're not out here getting stung by bees. Just pulling up to yard number 6 of the day. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the GoPro on and record this one as well. This will be the only other one I record. But fun fact on this one, when this house was a new build, they weren't putting sod on the backside, so the sod, I laid the sod. It's looked pretty good over the years. So we're gonna get this some mowed. I'll go ahead and show you guys a point of view for this one. This one's one of my favorite properties actually. So.
All right, here's the after. I cut it a little higher. Usually I cut it lower than that, but she skipped on me last time I was coming to mow, so it was honestly a lot taller than it normally is. But turned out good. It always cleans up good. So one of my favorite yards to mow. But again, she did skip on me last time, which she never does. But I think she won't ever do it again, because that was, I think I want to say that was like 4 weeks since her last mow. So I'm sure she will want it bi-weekly going forward like we usually do. But again, yard number 5. Don't know how to keep up with numbers, but the last yard was yard 6. So this is yard number 7 of the day. Same neighborhood as the last 2. So let's go ahead and get this one knocked out, taken care of, because this is the last one in this neighborhood. Now I'm just gonna do one more probably and call it a day. Yard number 7 of the day complete, front and back. Looks good again. Let's go to our 8th and final yard of the day. See you over there. 8th and final yard of the day. This one, the backyard is always overgrown, but usually when I try to reach out to this guy, he skips. I had to let him know I can't do any more skips. I gotta come and mow it because it's always thick as St. Augustine. And I cut it high as it is, so it's just thick. It's really thick, especially in the backyard. But I came about a week and a half ago, so it shouldn't be too bad. It's always gonna be thick because it just grows like crazy. But we said, last yard of the day. Let's go ahead and get it knocked out so we can get home. The family's out home because it's a holiday today, so I'm gonna try to get home to them. I still have 3 more yards technically, but we'll just have to push it back till tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so I think I have 8 to 10 more yards tomorrow as well, but we'll see if we even film at all tomorrow. I might. This is what I'm saying, is always overgrown. Last time I mowed here, I seriously thought about it being the last time that I mowed here, because it's thick and always tall. But like I said, he would never want to be on a 2-week schedule, so I've kind of forced him to get on a 2-week schedule. So hopefully I can stay on this 2-week schedule and get it under control. If he does any more skips though, I'm gonna go ahead and toss him as a client. So that's kind of what I've come up with. So far so good, but I still got to get it back under control because it don't look too thick, but trust me, there's gonna be a lot of clippings right here. So I just finished up. I got it all blended pretty good. I didn't show how much clippings it was, so the video's not gonna do it justice. Let me see, but it was very thick. I mowed this section right here from this side of the pool over at least 5-6 times. I went over it. The other side wasn't as thick. It's always a lot thinner. So but I'm happy with how it turned out, because like I said, usually this yard is super thick. So I'm gonna close up the gate and then walk around the front, and I'll show you what the front turned out to be. This is the last yard of the day, so I'm ready to get home. All right, I'm walking around the front side now. The front side, like I said, it's kind of like that back corner of the backyard. It gets pretty tall, but not near as that front side I was just showing. But it turned out really nice, cleaned up real good. Like I said, this was yard number 8 for the day. But that's gonna be the end of this video. Like I said, 1-man crew out here in this Texas heat and a thermal sweating my butt off. I got 8 yards done today, and some of them were just some small cookie cutter yards. Some of them, as you've seen in the videos, there's some pretty decent sized yards. So like I said, I have 3 more. I'm 3 yards behind at the moment on the week, because like I said, yesterday I didn't get done 2, and I did those 2 this morning, and then I had 3 more technically on the list for today. So 3 yards behind. Tomorrow I think I had a full day already as it is, so we might be mowing on Saturday, but that's how it goes sometimes. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out right here. If you could, go ahead and like this video. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And I appreciate you guys coming along with me as we complete more work. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.